Okay, so welcome everybody. This time this TLC is going to be it's the Inquisition. So this is the last, obviously, the last of the conquerors of this particular pack to achieve. Now this is quite interesting TLC, this one, because actually it gives you all the hulls, tokens and shipbuild tokens at least for all the other hulls in the same group. So as you can see there, most of these, in fact all those you've seen before, but with this new hull you're going to get a chance to add to your token haul, which is nice to have. So you've got clearly on round 1 you've got 6 additional oppressor tokens if you feel you need them, and obviously there's some VXP there, which is quite decent. Round 2 then obviously gets you the incinerator, okay, and then basically some VXP again. 3 then goes you some survivor tokens. I actually want those because I want to slightly refit my survivor, and the VXP token come handy as well because mine's not fully ranked. Then there's a few lib tokens there as well. So Liberator's been out for a long time. It's a very effective hull. That then comes obviously with as again with some VXP for those that need it. And then last week obviously comes this this new hull here. If we just click on the blueprint, then it's quite interesting, to be honest. It's quite a good hull, and actually has a huge effect. There's a thing called Voltron, which is basically when you put all those hulls together, they all boost each other's auras and that sort of stuff. So the aura thing on this one here, notice that it's when you go down to the miscellaneous special abilities and that sort of stuff, it actually states that the range is 70, so which is not too bad, to be honest, but yeah, interesting. So to have the aura effect working, that's the sort of range you've got to be in. But yeah, it's not a bad ship, to be honest. It moves quite quick and that sort of stuff, and I suppose the important bit is what defences does it have. So built-in, 90k ballistic, so it's a great spotter, for against cannons and that sort of stuff. 26k on penetrative as well, so it's ideal against executioners, and any of the penetrative stuff that's in there. Explosive deflection is not bad either, so 30k, so that's not bad, to be honest. Hey Rum, how you doing? Hi gods. So what a kicks I pushing today? No, this is just me playing catch up after a long weekend, so I just thought I'd pop in and have a look. So I'm going to have a look at this Inquisitor thing and see what it's like. But yeah, interesting hull. Ties them all together quite nicely. Anyway, so this one obviously with the raid fleet, I'm using Phoenixes. We'll see how it goes. We'll start some music and we'll carry on. So first round then it says 4 hours, but if it takes that long, obviously I don't think it's gone seriously wrong. So I've put a couple of crews together. There are various things here. I mean, these are sculled and that sort of stuff, and the reloads really fast. So, but if you've got something that's not sculled, things like salty dogs, well, they're handy to have as well. But you can actually get reload speed and turn speed as well. So the secondary effect at the bottom there is quite handy to have. It's not just about ranking ships. So that's quite a good one as well. Certain situations of aids are really good, and that also helps obviously with turn speed as well, which is quite nice. Over here, it's not really going to affect too much in this one here because it's not got the right sort of protection against you, but Steelhead is quite decent, but just not in this particular campaign because it's a lot of corrosive and it doesn't help with corrosive whatsoever, so that's a waste of time, to be honest, of a crew. You've got 2 options then really for this, apart from use obviously the triple crews. It's Creeping Death because this one's going to give you 90% building damage, which is not bad. And then really, to be honest, the other one here is Wolfpack, which is not bad considering it actually critical hits with missiles will give you a 14% boost. So there's a couple of options, and we won't be using the Bullseye because I want to save that one for a rainy day. But hey ho, not to worry. So we're going to start with this one here. It's only a short crew, only lasts 40 minutes, as opposed to Wolfpack, which lasts an hour. But we'll stick it on and see how it goes. Hey Corey, how you doing? Not a lot of people have done this TLC and that sort of stuff, but just to keep things up to date, I thought I'd have a little run through myself. And there's a couple, like I say, I was going to update a couple of my ships, and Survivor being one. Three encounters. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? Eh? Let's take a look. I think we can cope with that. Okay, so as you can see, there's a full set of Phoenix. It's got the flagship as well. For me, then, I've got 7 Talon missiles on this one here, basically 1 Switchblade. They're all basically the same. I had all Talon missiles, but basically when I was doing the 91s, it was getting a bit more damage than I'm required, so I actually switched back and put at least 1 switchback on each one. So there's obviously various ways of doing this, so what I'm going to do is, personally, is I'll go and trigger some ships first. Three encounters is not too bad, it's got a huge amount of so just try and keep them at max range, and then you should be okay, to be honest. There's no point running away if they're not firing at you, or if they're not in range, so it's a waste of time. We'll sneak down, get that Malice. And he's dead. Serial clicker, yeah, you're right. I always turn the guidance lines back on for streaming and stuff like that, but normally I turn them off. Now we've got to be careful here because you don't want to trigger. Let's see if we can get rid of this big Hulk here. They're stacked nice, these ones, I must admit. Single volley, okay, obviously the power's turned down on these a little bit. Okay, ships are gone then. So let's clip out this stuff. So going in here is obviously this is the one we're going to worry about. This isn't a problem, and this shouldn't be, to be honest. These shouldn't be too powerful. We'll leave the big one until last. There comes the incoming penetrative. Right, well, we managed to get rid of that, didn't we, that time? Okay, we've got a stun effect there, so we may as well use it to our advantage. I'll clip this side of the island first. It's not too much hassle doing that. Hopefully we get a stun off this, and then we can nip in. Yeah, we can have it. So we can nip in and get this one. Watch the islands, it'll blow. Yep. Keep an eye on those. Now a lot of people, Ren for example, they put a just one, because obviously everyone likes to call them cheese balls, but these Get out of the way. Why is it tracking me? There we go. It's going all the way down there. But one hail, obviously, just on one ship would take them down. So let's get this one out as well. Oh, we can take out that there, and hopefully retarget and get the other one as well. Oh, we nearly got the full one. Let's keep out of the way of that. Let's turn around. There's nothing left, so we can actually just race in and get in front of that firepower. The torque towers obviously is just to stop people using subs. Okay, not too bad. That should be an instant fix, shouldn't it? To be honest, let's have a quick check. Yeah. Hey Pro, how you doing? So look at round 2 then. I know plenty of people have actually, my word, look, Liam's online. Wow. He did say he was going to try and get some of these TLCs himself done. Let's see this weekend. Let me just go and trigger these first. Now, some people are saying that some of these are, in fact you can probably tell me in chat to be honest, some people are saying that these are some of the lower level raid targets, but I've only ever hit the S, so I'm not really sure. There we go, that's that lot. I mean, we've all got just one set, that's okay. So we just got to watch so we don't trigger that by getting the Hulk out of the way. Looks like the power turned down on the defensive abilities of these hulls. Let's have a look then. Well, we can get on the bottom and they can chase us around there. That'll do. I mean, yeah, we could go on the top, I suppose. Let's go around that cloud. I don't want to go in too tight. I want to catch that, certainly. But I want to leave these cheese ball chuckers, the big towers, till the end. Now, the only thing with this TLC is, and we said that there was a problem with the previous raid targets, is they seem to take a long time to do. So. See if we can knock at that malice, that would be quite nice. Oh, we stunned it, so that was handy. That's good, and that's got that Hulk in a good position. And I'll go and pick off the outside of this and go to the centre afterwards. So I'm just going to go for one of each of these ships. I've got, I mean, apart from Liberators, I've got a good set of Liberators, but I really can't be bothered to go through these TLCs time and time again, so as long as I've got one of each ship, that'll do me. So that was the building there that stops you going and using your generalists in some of the bigger targets as well. Didn't get to see that too well, but particularly in the S target, there's a building that's specifically been put in an awkward place, just so you can't take your generalist hulls into the S targets. I missed that. I wasn't very clever, was it? Okay, let's go and catch some of these then. What's the goddamn cheese balls? Oh, that's right, nothing's coming this way, so we'll turn around. I think if I'm a Reaver, I think it's difficult to see actually what's on the islands. Some of the stuff just looks the same as all the others. I reckon we can squeeze through there. Not taking a risk. So a lot of people are building obviously the new Inquisition with the Inquisitor, like with the muddle missile, which is interesting. I mean, it is a missile hull. Let's get ready to get out of the way, just in case this thing goes and drops a big cheese ball on me. Oh, that looks like that's going that way, so that was decent. I'm doing that one there. Same again, really, to be honest. Okay. Should we spy on Liam? Could do for a second, see what he's up to. Yeah, we'll leave him alone. Don't put extra pressure on, do we? Here we go, so this is the last one then. Oh, this is a bit of a messy looking thing. So we've got one little set there, one little set, one little set there. Okay. We'll clean these up first. Yeah, so the Malice doesn't do any harm until you get really, really close, and then it fires a nasty little so you've got to watch this now. So this Hulk looks nice to get, but you've got to watch that this thing's not going to get you. That'll do nicely. Let's go and get this one. So that island's a little troublesome. We've got to go through here, so we've got to get rid of those first. But let's see if we can go and nick this one first. That was decent. Thank you very much. Let's get out of here. Yeah, these are the troublesome buildings we were talking about, these ones here, they're awful. That's what stops the generalists doing their business. What have we got on here? Is there there's one over there, but there's no other corrosive stuff. So we should be able to go down and trigger this fleet with a bit of luck. Yeah. That was handy. Let them come to us. Yeah, we don't want to get caught going down that one, I think. I think I'll go around. We could probably nip through, or nip through that way, but go into those clouds and they make a mess, don't they? far less risk this way. I'm in a good position then to trigger those and let them chase us as well, so this is the way we're going to go. I'll leave that one for the moment. Okay, looking pretty good. Do we get a retarget? No, we don't. Okay. So these are a little bit stronger in the third round. There we go. Now he's gone. So this cluster here, we're going to go up this angle here. One there to worry about, not to get too close to that. Should get a pinch off this with a bit of luck. Yes we do. Right, let's get in there. Won't last too long, but it'll be enough to get rid of those. That should be it. And that should do it. Good. So round one done. There we go, that's the first one, so that's the oppressor stuff finished. How do we get on with that repair? 3 minutes, so let's instant fix that. How long's the crew got left? 22 minutes. Let's start the next round then. So next round then obviously is the incinerator. That was 3 rounds the last time. Same sort of time, 3.5 hours or 4 hours I think it is this one. 4 rounds, so we've got an extra round. Is it the same stuff again? Guys in the chat there, Pro, have you done this already? Let's have a look. What have we got? Yeah, it looks like it. We might be able to speed things up a little bit. Same thing again, that's a bit boring, isn't it? That's quite dull then. I suppose you can get a path though, can't you? Or something. Should be able to whip through this quite quickly. That's a better route. Quite liking the addition of the switchblade. It's making a difference actually. Definitely taking out some of those Mervyn missiles. Well, they look like Mervyn missiles, but they're not. They don't Merv, do they? There's one there that chucks out the and there's one here, one there, okay. That's rather handy. Didn't have time to turn, did he? That's good. That's a bit quicker. one in here. We can run in and grab this, can't we? We just wait for it to trigger. Pause there, and then go in close. Let's get out of the way. And she blows. Nice. Yeah, I agree. I think there's a lot to do here in the short amount of time you've got to do it, so maybe a bit longer would have been nice. Number 2 then. But so far, I mean, I've got charge on everything, but so far it's free. But I haven't been snagged. I haven't got any lag yet. So, okay, what's the quickest way? Down there, around there. We'll go up and over this time. I think it might be quicker. I think it's the same things again and again. We may as well kill that thing off, hadn't we? Can probably squeeze through there. Not too trusting at the moment. Yeah, you're right, Corey. Not like the Skyfire one the other day. The damage on that one is just nuts. They really cranked that one up, haven't they? Compared to the first time it came out, I'd say it's considerably more damaging. Now, as long as there's no short. No, there isn't. The thing about the Phoenix is they're a bit more faster than the Skyfires, aren't they? So you've got a bit more forgive time, really, to get away from things. Whereas I definitely would put a hail on a Skyfire, as Rem was saying. It's not too easy to outrun the cheese balls, whereas on here it's not too bad. Get too close. Okay. 2 turrets and 1 ship. You can squeeze through the gap, can you? Okay, Corey. Cheers. Should we give it a go in a minute then? That would knock a few seconds off, wouldn't it? Let's get rid of this Hulk first. That one. By more luck than judgment, I've managed to outrange its UAV so far. Okay, we don't need to worry about that in the middle. That's that one done. So I did get a couple of those drones did actually hit me. Cause much more damage, not a little bit more, but not too much. Okay, third one. There we go. So this is the last of the first, isn't it? I.e. the first round. The last target wasn't too bad. So I take it most people are probably using not using Speed System 5 and probably using the sub engine, and obviously then thruster 3. Just give you a bit more combat speed. Not quite as accurate, but the missiles are pretty accurate anyway, to be honest. Single shot, that was nice. Is that cheese ball going? See, that one's going down there now. Okay. That retargeted and took out the the turret. That's quite handy. Okay, let's see if we can nip through these caps. Don't get a little too close. Not a huge amount quicker, but a little bit quicker. So far so good. Okay, one more to go in this one, and that's tier 2 done. Right, that's that one. Slightly more damage, let's have a look. 3. sure it'll step up a little bit later on. So this is the first fresh target we've seen now. Okay, 4 sets. 1, 2. Oh, it's a mess over there. Oh, there it is. 3 over there. Okay. Let's go and clear some ships first, I think. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 bucks this time, so we've got a few more. Okay. That'll do. Right, so he's over there. So we'll trigger these and go down around here, I think. And we'll come back and get him. That wasn't so bad. Should have picked this off because that one's a bit too far away. That okay, let's get these out of the way. Looks like an easier target than the last one, to be honest. Yeah, I can see what you're saying, Corey. Skyfires will probably be a bit quicker. You just go in and blitz them because they're a bit more forgiving, aren't they, Skyfires? But I built these first, so. My Skyfires aren't fully done, and I'm not in a rush. I'm not charging for building 2 fleets. What have we got left then? So there's one there, there's that one there, and there's one over there. So we'll just go around the clockwise, I think. triggered it. Okay, not the end of the world. Let's go and get the rest of this rubbish off. It's not too bad. There we go. Right, okay, so that's that one done. Not so bad. So okay, we've got a minute there, so we'll have a go at that. I'll just knock one off quickly and that should be okay. We'll change the crew while we're in here. I've got to find it now. Righty ho, with the next one. So what tokens have we got next? Let's have a quick look. Not sure what it is. Here we go. So survivor tokens next. Good, that's one of the ones I wanted. And this one is 2 hours long. Or not. Okay. Bit repetitive, a bit boring, but there we go. It is what it is. Okay, that's that one. Raid 2. Yeah, you're right, it is like a raid, isn't it? Okay. Alright, so I can't get that one there, that's going to fire, isn't it? So let's go around. Hello, who's this? PK? So this is the better angle, and then we can go across, grab that one, and kite that one. I'll be sitting in a pool of corrosive rubbish. Much nicer. Where is the other one again? Or isn't there another one? There is another one, is there? No, already got it. Good, that's that one. I've motivated you, Corey. Are you sure about that? It's not like the most exciting thing to do. It's not hard, but it certainly goes on a bit, doesn't it? I might refresh after this one, I think. It's been a while. I don't want to start lagging. Well, it doesn't seem too bad. Hopefully this is round. So I don't mind taking damage on the last round, because in the worst case scenario you can fix overnight. Just want to get through this once. That's a bit better. Seems a little bit more forgiving, or just getting more used to it, I'm not really sure. What's down here? It's not till over there, is it? So I can cut through this way. Now what's that malice doing over there? That's not a very helpful place. Can I reach it from there? Yes I can. That's handy. Turn it to be okay. Well, that could be a lot worse. Let's go around here through there. That's an annoying place, isn't it? We should be able to kite still. Yes, we can. Good. Four minutes, that's not too bad. Do a bit more. Not going too bad so far. This one has 45, doesn't it? But it didn't seem too bad, to be honest. Let's see how we get on this time. That's not so bad. Tedious, or yeah, I agree. It just, there's a lot of rounds to do, isn't it? For one small. Let's nick these out of the way first, I think, before we get that. There's a lot of rounds, but I suppose compared to the big garrison targets, they're a bit quicker, aren't they? So they probably put extra rounds in because it is a bit quicker. May as well trigger these as well while I'm here. Now that got stuck last time, to be careful because that caught me out. So let's get this one early if we can. Bit of lag then, couldn't quite get that right. Oh well, not to worry. I'll have to dock after this one. Oh, that was quite handy. Okay, let's go and clear up this edge. This is like one of those drive you to sleep sort of things, isn't it? Not the most exciting event, is it? Where's TLCs go? Where's that one going? Cheese ball. Oh, it caught me. Look at that. Look. There you go. Look. So one cheese ball. Look at the difference in the power. Phenomenal. There we go. Even gets caught out on a Phoenix. So before the raid starts in, that'll definitely be me putting on a hail on one of these. Could have shot that down, couldn't I? Not to worry. Those cheese balls are they look insignificant, don't they? But they're catastrophic. That's a third of a fleet nearly dead there. Just over a quarter, in fact. Not to be goddamn annoying anyway. As they say, it happens. Oh, I've missed something. What have I missed? Something kicking around somewhere. Oh, that build. Ah, last bit of that building. There we go. So it's even damage across the thing, isn't it? But even so, it's still a lot of damage for one single round hit me then. What was the damage? What did it cost? Look at that, like 3 hours of fix. Well, let's see if we can get away with round 6, shall we? I'll fix it afterwards. Hey, Captain Lockheed, how you doing? Yeah, it was a cheaper round until one cheese ball just landed on my ships. But so far, yeah, it's fine. What have we got here then? Ah, so we got an S. Ah, now, so this is what we were talking about then. So the bar was down here, wasn't it? And now the bar's here, so you can't go in there and draw the stuff in towards you. So not that it really matters too much. So we'll just have to do the old go around the outside stuff. Not the end of the world. So we'll trigger these about here. Then I take them off to the left with me. Top left first. So that's my preferred method. Then I go and grab this set here, then I'll go off and over to the right. So I come down and then go in round here and then round there. Ignore that for the moment. Here we go. That was handy, wasn't it? It's not really that easy. Well, that was quite decent. Right, let's get rid of these hulks. There's one gone. We'll face it right around, I think. Right, cool. Let's go and get the bits we know we can kill easy. I'm starting to get a bit of lag, I think. Yes, I am. It's not exactly the target to get a lag on, is it? Okay, so we should be able to trigger these if we come down here now. Yep. I have to definitely refresh after this one, I think. It's definitely starting to lag out a little bit now. That was nice again. The gut spill makes it a really nice one. It gives a good stun effect. It helps a lot. Right, that's that one then. Now we can nip down through this cloud here. get these. That tends to block you in the corner, so we'll go up around, we'll take out all this rubbish here, we'll get them on the far bank, and then we'll run up that way with them. We can kite this on the way through as well. There we go. That's handy. There we go, now on the right side we can run all the way up to the top with these. If we need to, that is. A little bit late with that one. There we go. Right. So what have we got left then? Just a little bit in the bottom. Good. Lagging. Definitely lagging now. Yeah, we'll refresh after this one. So we'll nip round, get this one first, and then we'll kill that turret there. If that's dead already, you can just run straight through, but well, that's why I've been doing it. Okay, not so bad. What do we miss? There's a building somewhere. Oh, the big one at the top. Okay. We'll slide through here. Scream something. After 6.5 years, 7 nearly? Don't do any screaming in this game anymore, mate. There's now to scream about. There we go. Right, so that's that one there done. Let's have a look to see how much they're going to take to fix. Oh, that'll do. Right, let's fix those. That was my own fault. That was a cheesy ball that got that. And while we're doing that, we're just going to refresh the game. Let it fix first, otherwise it might not take. That goes fixed. Right, let's refresh. Okay. How are we doing for 11 minutes? We're not going to get through this round of 11 minutes, are we? Let's have a look at it. So we've got 2 more rounds to go. And this one obviously is the Liberator. I know this is the least one I want, to be honest. However, you've got to get to it. 2 hours, it says there. Dirty coiner. Without it, mate, it'd be difficult. So 5 rounds again. Okay, alright, so it's still 5 this time. Does it stay at 5 now? That's not so bad if it does. I thought it was going to go 5, 6, 7, but if it stays at 5, that's not too bad. Boring, but not too bad. Oh god. This is monotonous, isn't it? Now, if it wasn't that cheese ball, you could probably gone through all the rounds and then just instant fix, or then just fix them at the end. Not instant fix, but fix up once you've finished. Oh, mind you, there's 5 mastery rounds, isn't there, to get 5 different ships. Oh, I can't be arsed with that. Hello, Neil. How you doing? Oxford? What have you been up to then? You run away, mister. Thank you. Right, that's that. Stepson's fiancé back. Oh, right, okay. Well, we've had thundery showers, so hopefully we didn't get caught in any of that. Not far from. Am I going to get cheese balled? Oh no, that was close. Just keep wave that thing until I get over here. That's where I want to get it. And you're not going to believe how they met. Don't tell me it's on BP, for God's sake. No, go on then. Amuse me. How did they meet? It's not another Liam and Lucy story, is it? Call of Duty. That's just as bad. I like it. I'm funny. Something to tell the grandkids, eh? Oh dear, how funny. So that's a modern way of dating. Call of frickin' Duty. Oh my god. That's proper funny. What's it come to society when you actually go and find a freaking partner on an online game? So I'm going to try to do it different this time. Rather than run into those, we're going to go down here and pick these up this time. Hopefully kill these, and by the time I get there I'll be able to kill those at the same time. Or I'm trying to be a smart ass anyway and just save a bit of time because I'm getting bored. A little bit slow on my trigger responses then. Kill that malice first, that's handy. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so now I can go and get these. Let's get parallel first. I could have took them down the south, couldn't I actually? In fact I will. Let's take them back down south. Whoops, get away. I'll go backwards, so in towards the target. That's a better way of doing it. And I can kite that malice with a bit of luck. Yes I can. That saves them fixing. And now I'm in the right place to kill that ship. That's a much better way. Why didn't I do that last time? Well, that's a much better way of doing it. Watch those cheese balls. We're okay. There's nothing to stop me nipping through here this time. That was considerably easier. Much faster. Apart from getting hit by... Oh no, I missed. That was okay. Good. More luck than judgment that time, but there we go. Well, it seemed faster. Might just be an illusion. Keep well away from that. That's good. There we go. Right, super. So how are we doing on the 3 minutes? Okay. So we'll do this next round and then we'll go back and get another crew. What is this song? Shocking. Well, it's not a song, is it? It's just nondescript tunes. So maybe we go down trigger. I've got all that distance here. Maybe we go down and trigger this one first. And then I can bring that one down. So bring this one up and then bring the other one down. Don't know who that was. Okay, so that gives me a bit of room, doesn't it now? So I can bring this one down instead. That's better. Don't get pinned now. Can I get the malice? Should be able to. That's handy. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Someone plays Atari, obviously. No, let's go this way. I'll get all that line then. That was handy. Yeah, I've got Mag 2 on these, mate. So Mag 2 and I've got thruster. It just seems to be working better than Speed System 2. I know a lot of people like to use Speed System 2 and then put Evade on instead, but don't forget thruster 3 gives you a hell of a lot of Evade built in, so it's not the end of the world if you... Now they say that obviously Mag System 2, whoa, I've got to get out of the way of here. That's not the best thing to have done, Mark. Is it 5% off the accuracy of the weapon? But when you're throwing out as many rounds as this, I don't think it really matters that much. And the extra speed's a godsend. Oh, you cheeky devil, I didn't see you there. There's one just there, I forgot that one. Well, that was quite handy. I retargeted and hit that flipping ship. But now he's going to get stuck, isn't he? If I go into there, he can't come in at me anyway. Now he just charge for the centre. That wasn't too bad anyway. Got a bit of damage, but not much. Right, need a new crew anyway. Yeah, so there's the build. Okay, so 2 charge, obviously the COs and 2 charge Ms, that sort of stuff. RA3, obviously, Siege Battery 3, yeah, Mag 2, Agility System 4, which is great. Forgotten what that special is on the bottom, and obviously the which is the range extender special. We'll have a look back in the base in a second. Let's just pause. I'll go back in. This last crew, that should do it, I think, to be honest. So quite like this crew. It's quite decent. How much is that fixed? 9 minutes. Okay, so let's knock a couple of these off for a second. There we go. Job done. Get rid of that. So yeah, so I run out of charge, so I put obviously CO, which is probably why I'm taking a little bit of damage. It's taking a little bit, a few seconds longer, because obviously that's our 30-minute repair. Although it's nice, it gives you some armor points, whereas that one obviously, so you don't pay for the fix of that one there. So I would have gained a little bit, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm using this one here, countermeasure extender. I quite like it because obviously it gives you pen reload. In the early days, that was doing me quite good when I weren't ranked up. So, but I quite like it. A lot of people use the guided and that sort of stuff instead, and obviously a carbon casing as well. Everything else is the same. But I might actually take one of these off as well, and then put a Hail 2 or something like that on it. Stop those freaking cheese balls. I'm sure I've got some more here. Here we go, look. Here we go. So is it the last 2, is it? Was that 3? 2 to go? Yeah, 2 to go. Yeah, Neil, it should be. I'm hoping so. I mean, you don't have to have... I mean, these pings don't seem to need too much anti-stun anyway. But I might have gone overkill. But obviously when I did the early stream and that sort of stuff... yes, this is 1/5, isn't it? And I used the Apollos. Mind you, it didn't make any difference. I had about 100 and... Well, the math wasn't right. But I had agility 4 and it made no difference at all. They got stunned and that was it, they'd had it. Cool. Yeah, the idea is to move, not just sit there. Yeah, I'm being lazy. So I've got to watch this thing here. We'll take this one out first. Then we're just sitting under things hitting you. And those are okay. That should kill that one. Yes, it does. Seeing as I've killed that, I may go and get these as well. That was nice. That was really handy. I quite like that. So I'll go in and grab that piece there. May as well encourage them to come down to me then. Here they come. D5 STs, yeah, the anti-stuns, yeah, they're quite good. They're just heavy, and obviously you've got to fix the darn things, haven't you? Which is slightly frustrating. What's it cost to repair those? Whereas, you know, I know the charge pool armor ones are you know, they're great fun to have, but obviously when the charge pool comes, then you're toast in seconds. As long as you remember to keep fixing the darn things. Not running into drones like I am. But next raid you should be no problem at all. You should be able to get if they haven't overly priced it and capped it. I mean, they changed the cap, didn't they? Because it was initially capped at 5 and they upped it to 7. So let's hope they go straight in for at least 7 this time. How are we doing? One more fleet. I think I did this target better last time than this time. I'm not going to need to get there because that's there. Okay. Let's just trigger these and get them out of the way, shall we? Now, can we get this without triggering that darn thing? Let's see. Can try. Yes, we did. Good. So let's get this on the sweep down through then. That was nice. Content with that. Oh, I got caught by those things. I should have actually just stopped the build I put on and then stuck on the hail. This is costing me a lot. That's twice it's happened now. How frustrating. Yep. Well, that was quite far away from that cheese ball that time. Well, hey ho, do you know what? If I can get away through it like that, that's not too bad. I missed something. What did I miss? Oh, there's a building up there, look. I'm sure that's the same building I missed last time. Okay, back to the 100. And then one more round. I'm not going to fix them this time. I think I'll leave them. I'll fix them for free later. I'm not doing it again. So it looks like you can do the whole thing start to finish actually without doing any fixes. I've done the odd 1 and 2 minute fixes. Got slapped by a cheese ball, but caused a quarter of a damage, so I'd still only be half damage if I even now. So yeah, Corey, I agree. I've got 40 of those stun plates as STs, and I just can't think of what to use them for. No, let's go and clear out this mess here first. That's not the best, necessarily the best way to go, is it? No, it's not. Well, it won't matter too much. We'll go down through. That turned out okay. Now go and get this hull out of the way. Handy. We'll leave the centre cheese ball to the end. We'll kite this one here. Hopefully it'll stun. We'll see. Yes, it did. That was handy. Okay, then kill it early. Go down and trigger these. Do you think Kixie have upped the TLC they told me? Upped it in what way? Which one, mate? Skyfire one's definitely harder, without a doubt. Damage is definitely up on the Skyfire. Yeah, I agree. Skyfire one is much harder. Everyone's saying, particularly the third round, it's gone up much harder. Or not harder, you're taking more damage. Well, when you especially you compare the two and you do the TLC for the you do the TLC for the IB, and then you go and do, which is almost identical TLC for the Skyfire. They're both garrison targets and they're the same targets. The difference in damage is just nuts. And it wasn't like that last time. So this is the second time the Skyfire one's been running. Oh, did you? Had to break into Fort Knox. Yeah, so to me, as far as I'm concerned, the damage has definitely gone up on Skyfire. I was considerably unimpressed. If you saw my last stream, I wasn't prepared for the damage going up. I was going in all cocky and just messing about. Thought, oh, show people that some of the earlier rounds you could do other things and cannoneers and all that sort of stuff, and it just didn't work out that way. I ended up killing lots of stuff foolishly. But oh, that's quite straightforward. Actually, that's a pretty good way of doing this one. Whoop, stop. I nearly ran through there then. I'm glad I didn't. So that's going to make that awkward now, that one there. It's going to make it awkward to get that, isn't it? We'll have to rain close now. Oh my word, look at this lot coming towards me. Right, it's getting close. That's right, they're out the way. It's one thing chasing the cheese ball to last. Actually, it doesn't have to land, does it? That's something decent. I forgot about that. Oh, that's that pack done. Oh, okay. So runs the last one then. Good. I bet that's still 3 hours of damage. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, I'm not going to fix. I'm just going to get straight into it. Okay, so here we go. This is the round then that gets you, obviously, the Inquisitor itself then. And you get 1 hour exactly. Okay, well it's not going to take an hour. We're fribbing better now, I'm done. Hello, Cut. How you doing? All right, mate. So I've got caught by 1 cheese ball so far in this last set. 5 targets again, so it's 5 each time. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. Now, if I do it twice, that's enough to build 1 ship, isn't it? If I do another lot tomorrow, 6, 12 tokens. You can get 1 built for 12, can't you? Ah, Tim's on. About 11 days. Okay, so 2 runs of this will do it then. That's alright. I'll do another one tomorrow. I'm not doing the 2 now. It'll be the longest stream in the world, otherwise I'm really boring. Okie dokie. Right, there's that one in there. And one over there. And where are these cheese balls going to land? Nothing around me, please. Thank you. That's handy. That wasn't the prettiest of jobs, was it, doing that? That's just being lazy. Going in the centre and getting hit in all three directions. Yeah, not the wisest. Well, that's not in the best of places, is it? Let's go up and kite it now. Okie dokie. Yeah, model missiles on the new ship. I've got a build actually. A rough idea for a build anyway. You can get some good. You can get 230 splash as well, which is quite decent. It's a bit of a crazy ship actually. And justice in your face. So the new ship you can put in your base as well, which would be annoying to some people. It's got some good defences on it. If you put justice in there as well, and you put survivor in there, it's going to have a. Right, we'll do this again. We'll go down the bottom this time. Yeah, you've got justice in there and a survivor in the background, and that thing as well. And then maybe a couple of prides or something, or an alpha beam off or something like that. You can get some good stuff. It's got thermal on it as well, isn't it? So it's pretty decent. Just keep it away from corrosive and that sort of stuff, but put it a bit further in the back of the pack. Let's trigger these first. That's what I did last time, wasn't it? Then went down, got that one, and then that one. Oh, keep away from him. Don't want him firing at me. There's one there, look. Snip in and get that one. Right. So, how are we doing? Get that last, I think, because if you hit that last, then the timer goes. And oh, let's mind this one first. Where is he going to drop some mess? There we go. We're all right. Now I can probably get through there and inside that fire pole, hopefully. So you can find out. Yep. That was handy. Yeah, that's decent. That'll do. How long have we been going now? Let's have a quick look at this stream time. We're going to do this in 2 hours, everything. That's all the rounds in 2 hours. So that was not too bad, I suppose. Run, 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 and they won't land in time. That's good. 2 hours start to finish. Under 2 hours, in fact, by the looks of it. 3 to go. 1:49. With a bit of chatter. So 2 hours start to finish. That's quite decent. Yes, like I said, we'll go down and pick these ones up first. We'll go back, pick those ones up. Quite like doing it this way. Gives you much more breathing space. That's really nice when the wife walks in and offers you a cup of tea. Nip over and grab these. I can get the malice early quickly. Yep, that's handy. And I said we'll come running again. We'll get that one, go across and get that one. Seems a bit more ergonomic way of doing it. And then we'll go and get those out of the way then. Should stun hopefully. It didn't, but it doesn't matter. There's one trailer, look. Trails behind. There he goes. What have we got left then? Oh, well, one over there. Nothing over here that's going to cause any damage, is there? Gives us a chance to escape this thing, whichever way it's going. That's good. We'll go that way. Keep out of the way. Just the ship. Oh no, there's a bloody turret hiding there, look. I got too close because of the UAVs. There we go. One little turret. Not the end of the world though. We still got 2/3 of ship's health from a couple of rounds to go. Good. Like I say, I'm not going to fix. we'll go right to the end and then I'll fix it overnight. Time's getting on a bit. Wasn't that cheese ball would have been alright. Round 4. How long's that crew got left? 13 minutes. Should be able to do it. Okay. So that one there, that one's there. Nearly there. Let's get rid of these things. Not too bad. Nearly there now. I'm going to leave that one to the end. Any more cheese balls? I'll grab the ship first. That's the way we like to do it. Oh, look at that, look. One round where we got that. Blowed it up. Buildings, and then the last round we're finished. Good. Just over 2 hours. Well, that's not so bad. Okay, last round. So definitely worth a hail putting on the flag or one of the other ships, or one on. Maybe take off one of the counters, missile counters, switchblades, and put just one hail on instead. Yeah, Corey, it's definitely better to think to leave the cheese board to the end, and I think I'm going to be doing that in the raid in future as well, because that's a very costly inconvenience. Is inconvenience the right word? Oh, about as polite as I can make it. It's a 3-hour fixed inconvenience. Well, I could have gone and done something else, and I've got a 3-hour fix to worry about. Be a bit more slapdash now, because the fleet's got loads of health on it, so. Yeah, I think you're right, the point defense definitely helps a lot. So we only have one spate of lag, which is, it hasn't been horrendous. Let's get in there and kill that quickly. Handy. Trigger these. So the thing is about it's working out a way to get these 100s done faster. Especially when you're in the raid time and using raid crews. If they're going to stick with this bar, that is. Don't know. This doesn't seem too bad though. It seems quite reasonably fast. So I'll leave that till the end. Don't need to kill these, but may as well. Where's that cheese ball going? See, look at that, look. It's like it's following me. Flipping things. Couldn't work out where it was landing. Nearly there, nearly there. Frustrating, that was. Frustrating. That flipping cheese ball looked like it was just going to land or stop me. He just kept going and went right to the end in the end. Bizarre. Last little bit. Dive up through here and get this turret here. And then get the building at the top, and then we're done. Good. Watch the old cheese ball land on me now, okay? There, finished. Right, finished. Thanks very much everybody for tuning in. That was good fun. Got hit by a cheese ball, but you know, it's one of them things, isn't it? Hole's done. Good. We've got some build tokens. We'll do it once more tomorrow, and that'll do. I'm not doing it again. I can't be bothered, to be honest. So I take it you go straight through. Yes, you do. Oh, I don't know. I could do it a couple of times actually, because you go right through to that level now. Oh well. Consider that tomorrow. Right. Thanks everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll speak to you on Tuesday night, if not before, on the live show. Okay. Take care. Cheers.